Let's talk about batch creating in spend money or receive money transactions. First of all, I'm going to select the payment account that I'm going to make a payment from. In this case, I'm just going to say savings account, even though that's kind of a bad account to use. And once you're inside of here, you'll see a thing that says batch create in the top right corner. Inside of here, you'll see an area to either paste or to upload a file. In order to see exactly how the file works, you probably will want to download the sample template and the export list data. So the sample template will give you something that looks kind of like this. It's just an Excel sheet that has all the details you need to know for batch uploading a transaction. In this case, I have it already set up just like this. There's also the export list data, which is going to be like this, and it'll basically tell you like everything that you have as an option to use inside of that sample template. So if you need to know which accounts or anything to use, it'll be there. I will say it does exclude contacts, so just be aware we don't have anything for that. You will have to manually enter them or know what the contacts are. But the good news is we have a fun fix for that in a way. So once I have everything filled out, I can come over here and I can just copy this whole thing. Now note, you can only batch create the same type of transaction as the page you are in. So in this case, I can only create spend money transactions from this page. I paste into here and it takes a minute and it'll give you a little table to kind of make sure that everything's good. One thing you'll notice is that inside of here, I have a new contact. Another vendor is the new contact. So it'll just give me a warning ahead of time. We will actually create that contact for you and then paste the values of the transactions in there. The other thing to note is that whenever you have reference numbers that are the same reference number, it will actually link those transactions together. So as you can see here, because these are both spend transactions, it'll actually come in here and say, this is going to be transaction number 1. And the rows thing here also just tells you which section of the CSV or Excel this came from. So it's easy to find where you need to make changes if you need to. Another thing here is that we have a thing where we said depreciate, but we didn't actually have a thing that was just called depreciate. So now I can click into this little drop down and click depreciation, and that will fix the issue that we had before where it's saying there was no match. So just very easy to find that. Once everything looks good, I can say preview transactions, and it'll actually give me a nice little preview right here. Now, inside of this spreadsheet that I had, you'll notice that in the bank account section, I left it blank for many of these transactions. What that will do is it will use the automatically selected bank account that is in the transaction you're in currently. So in this case, the savings account. But if you wanted to, I could come over here and say, actually, I want these to be applied to this credit card over here. And it'll just do it easy peasy, just like that. Once everything looks good, and you can kind of check your numbers if you need to make sure like the tax is calculating correctly, I can click post transactions. And it will go through one at a time and create everything. Once I've done that, I can click view on any of these and it will show me exactly what I just made. So we have this to an exciting new vendor. We have over here another new vendor. And as you can see, even though we didn't have it before, now we actually have that, which is really cool. And you can just double check your work if you need to. And that's basically it. Again, you can do that for receive transactions as well.